What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Audioslave. Yes, indeed. Audioslave fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bop, do me a favor. Before you do all those clicks and likes, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Jake from State Farm, and Jake from State Farm wanted to see me react to this song by Audioslave called Bring 'Em Back Alive. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Audioslave, okay? And the video has 470,515 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Bring 'em back alive. All I got. But I do recognize the album cover here, so I'm pretty sure we're in the right place, so I guess we'll have to find out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Now it feels like it's going somewhere. I'm going to be honest with you folks, like that first minute and a half, it felt like when you were a kid. And for those of you that are, you know, born prior to smartphones and GPS, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It feels like when you were a kid and your parents are, we're on vacation with your parents, right? And you're in the car, and whoever's driving is driving, and whoever's in the front seat with the driver pulls out the old Thompson's Guide. Remember that? The old map book? Yeah. You guys are sitting there trying to figure out where in the world you're going. I think we're here. No, hold on. Flip, 30 pages to the next. No, actually, I think we're here. That's exactly how the first minute and a half of this song felt. It felt like it didn't know where in the hell it was going. Like, it kept searching. Like, are we here? No, I think we're over here. There was no direction. There was no set direction as to where this is going to go or how this is going to go. Finally, about 30 seconds ago is where the song started to feel like it was getting some traction. And now it feels like, okay, now we're moving. Now we found where we are in the Thompson's Guide. Or not the Thompson's Guide, the Thomas Guide. Now we know where we are in the Thomas Guide. Now we know the direction we're going. Now we know how to get there. Now we know what route we need to take. Now we get it. Yeah, that's exactly how this song feels so far, though. Like, seriously, the first minute and a half, I didn't know where in the world it was going. Now, maybe they did that on purpose for effect. But if that's really the reason why, I question their reasoning. I'm like, why would you ever want to do that? Why would you ever want to show that you don't know what you're doing, or give the illusion that you don't know what you're doing? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand that. But look, the important thing is we know where we are now. It feels like we're coasting now. It feels like we know exactly where we're headed. So I'm glad we're here. I'm just sad it took so long to get here, but we're here now. So let's see how the rest of the song goes.
When no one could see, and no one would be around.
Tom Morello and his infamous whammy pedal solo. Oh, he does that quite a bit. He loves that whammy pedal. what's doing this song for me more than anything else is the chorus. I'm digging the chorus. The chorus I am absolutely digging. The rest of the song, kind of indifferent too. It's good. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good. But that chorus is really good. I'm digging that chorus absolutely without question. Chris Cornell's vocals, that descending line he's doing over that riff that the rest of the band is doing, it fits well. It fits really well. I'm digging that chorus, man. The chorus, like I said, the chorus is what's doing it for me. The rest of the song, I'm just kind of like, it's all right. It's good. I would never say it's great, but it's good. But that chorus is the selling point, without question. Let's keep going here.
Even sneaking on a field with me. Leaving God with one step, two steps, three steps toward the graveyard. Oh, to remembering the things that we forgot.
Yeah, sudden ending. I had a feeling. It makes sense. It made perfect sense. Honestly, there really isn't a whole lot to say that I haven't already said. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Audioslave with Bring 'Em Back Alive. This was a request from Jake from State Farm. There really isn't a whole lot to say, so let's just get to it. This is probably going to be a pretty short review, though, so don't get too comfortable. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.3. Yep, 7.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
This song really didn't do anything for me, if I'm being honest with you. It was okay. It was a pretty good song, in all honesty. Musically, it took, okay, the biggest gripe I have about the song is this. It took over 1.5 minutes for it to find its own way, to find its own direction. And I'm sitting here going, which way is this going? I mean, you started out bass, drums, and guitar, and you started out with this kind of a riff, and then that stopped, and the guitar went into this solo riff. And I'm like, why didn't you start with that? It would have made a lot more sense to have that first, then have the second part come in. But then they had the third part come in where they were down low and they grew and they grew and they grew. And I'm sitting there going, wait, but so which one? It's like having 3 different intros in the first 1.5 minutes. Why would you do that? I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That was, to be perfectly honest with you, it was a little annoying. I'm sitting here going, would you please identify yourself? I mean, it's like I said, I used the Thomas guide. You know, that was a perfect example. Where are we? We're on one of these pages and flipping through the page. This is before GPS, by the way. This is before Waze and, you know, all those other things that you have out there that you can use to help find your way and get directions. Before MapQuest and even, I mean, before that, we had this thing called a Thomas guide. It was a giant map book. And you're sitting here thumbing through the pages going, wait a minute, which page are we on? You know, God, that was entertaining to watch the parents do that. In any case, though, it just seems to me like this song really didn't know where it was going for like the first 1.5 minutes. And now at about the 1.5 minutes mark, when the verse kicked into the, no, it was the verse, and the verse started to show some glimmer of hope of, okay, maybe we're going this direction. Then when we got to the pre-chorus, I was like, okay, now we're starting to feel it. I'm starting to see where we're going now. Then they hit the chorus, and it all became clear. It was like, oh, here we are. Saving grace. Now I know where we're at. Now I know how to get to where we're going. Okay, now I see the road. Before that, though, it was a complete mess. I was going to say something else, but I don't like cursing on the channel, so we're going to leave it at that. Guitar, bass, and drums, if I'm being 100% honest with you, I've heard better from Audioslave. I've heard better songs from them. Songwriting wasn't particularly all that well done. It wasn't particularly all that impressive. I've heard a lot better from them. Now, Chris Cornell's vocals on this were really good. I dug Chris Cornell's vocal work on this song. That was like the only saving grace for the entire song. In particular, the chorus. The chorus was, without question, my favorite part of the song. And it was Chris Cornell's vocals, again, that was doing it for me. Now, don't get me wrong, the groove in the chorus was nice. It felt good, and it felt appropriate as a counter to what Chris was doing vocally. But Chris Cornell's vocals was, without question, the star of the show here. And the only reason we're in the 7s is because of Chris Cornell's vocals. Without Chris Cornell's vocals, we would be down in the 6s. Didn't hate it, I didn't dislike it, but there's no way I would ever say this song without Chris Cornell's vocals would ever be great. It's still, even with Cornell's vocals, I wouldn't call it great. But thanks to Chris Cornell's vocals, we're out of the high 6s and into the low 7s. So we are out of the pretty goods and into the really goods. Remember, 7.3, anything in the 7s, 7.3, 7.7, 7.5, 7.9, 7.1, 7.0, it's all really good. So this is getting a 7.3. I feel that score is appropriate for this song, and that is where we're going to stay. So, 7.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope that was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.